When people come round, they tend to think it's very quiet in our house.
Our daughter's boyfriends have come round and they find it quite weird and sometimes quite stressful.
Hi, my name's David.
I'm Louise.
I'm Katherine, and we're the Reynolds family.
With Katherine doing A-level psychology, actually came to the subject of autism. She always knew she was different, but it was when she learnt about it that she realised possibly that was what she had. We both realised it applied to us as well. We both sought diagnoses. And then Charlotte was the last to be diagnosed. The diagnosis for me was extremely positive. It answered a lot of questions. I felt I was able to forgive myself for not being what other people perceive as normal.
It's very difficult to explain what normal is, but for my childhood and growing up, normal was what you needed to be to avoid getting bullied in school.
For me to appear normal, a lot of it is imitation of phrases and mannerisms that I've seen other people do that have been accepted.
A lot of autistic people, even when they're trying, can come over as slightly odd or slightly different. I've described autism as having a differently wired brain. There's areas within my brain which are overconnected, and then there are areas which hardly connect to other areas. Certain things affect us much more than others. I know Louise has to have things done a certain way.
I know Saturday afternoons he will go and do 4 hours of what he wants to do.
I will have these special interests where I will get hyper-focused on one particular thing. I've spent years focused on computers and computer programming. I've also been fascinated by robots and how robots work.
I've done some huge cross-stitch projects, reborning, that's the creation of realistic baby dolls. I taught myself how to do that off of YouTube videos. I want to create the most realistic reborn doll ever and sell it. I mean, I have sold about 12 of the reborn dolls that I've made. With Katherine, it's mainly guitar. She taught herself off of YouTube, and within 3 years she'd passed the highest grade possible of grade 8. YouTube has been a great help to all of us.
It's not magic and it's not some special talent. It's generally just spending hours and hours practicing the same thing, almost to the detriment of anything else. One of the things I do enjoy a lot is computer games. A lot of autistic people find the world very noisy, very confusing. The rules within a game are very, very clearly defined. It's all very predictable and safe. That's one of the things that's very difficult in a real world, is talking to people. You may have no idea where the conversation is going to go. Playing computer games acts as a nice, safe world where I know the rules and I know what's going to happen.
I was 43 when I was diagnosed.
I was 44 when I was diagnosed. There are certainly things that would have been easier if I had appeared more normal as I was growing up. But the diagnosis means I can come to terms with that and I can move on in a very positive manner.
I asked myself if I could go back and not be born with autism, would I? I don't think I would. The things I value most about myself are because of the autism.